They say it's impossible. They say you can't do it. There's no way you can hit real golf balls in VR. Well, someone's found a way. It's called Putt Window, and I am so excited to show you this. Oh my God. This is freaking awesome. I've got my Quest, I've got my real golf club, and I've got real golf balls. So I'm in my garage, kind of to prove a point, but also because my parents are here and I've got nowhere else to film today. So there's an app that someone sent me that lets you hit real golf balls in VR seamlessly. I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna see if this is where the future of VR could go. It's really exciting to think about what could happen with this, but let me just show you the app. Then after that, I'm gonna get into where I think this could lead to down the road with VR, as far as like golf simulation and that kind of thing goes. So let's hop right into it. Okay, so as you can see, I'm looking at my camera at the setup I've got here, and somehow I've got a putting green right here. So I tried to line it up with the line, and you got my box there. And hopefully I can roll these putts from that ball into that box, and it should correlate with that hole. Whenever you set this up, I couldn't put the ball on this line because it wouldn't read the ball rolling. So it says put it, on something solid. So I'm hoping this works, because I figure if you can roll it in from 3 feet into that little area, there's a lot of bumps on this mat. I don't think it'll be accurate to roll it all the way down there and see if it goes in that hole. But from 3 feet, if it gets through that, you can be pretty confident that the putt's going to be rolling straight in real life. So that's what this is about. And like I'm in my garage here. My car. All right, that's fine. There, got room. I use an arm lock. Did that go in? It went in. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was amazing. Oh my God. This is freaking awesome. Where's my other ball? Holy shit. Holy shit. I am speechless right now. Holy crap. All right, let's back this hole up a bit. All right, let's make this 15 feet. All right, hole's way back there. Let me get my balls. I'm walking into the world of golf, VR golf. All right, 3 balls. There we go. I think that's pretty good. Okay. All right. Boop. We're back. All right. Wow, this is so cool. A little bit of a longer putt. I'm hoping if it goes in the box, it should stay true to this line. Kind of hot in here. It's a rainy day right now, so honestly, perfect time to use this. You can look at that. But I'm just worried about hitting this line as straight as I can. Oh, that's short. Did that go in the box, though? It did. And it rolled straight. God. Like, how freaking cool is this? I pulled that one. That one left. I felt like I pulled that. And I missed the freaking box. Oh my God. That is awesome. Back this up. Let's back that thing up. Where are you at? 30 feet. Create green. Boom. This goes up to green speeds of 15. I cannot imagine that. I've seen that in real life. I've seen 13s to 14s at a US Mid-Am. I think those greens were crusty and rolling at least a 14. But let's go 30 feet. Arm lock. Lock it in. That felt good. Not gonna get there. I mean, that speed feels pretty accurate. Like I'm trying to kind of put my mind at my golf course where I'm hitting a 30-footer, and that's what, 6 feet short. Work on some distance. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Money. Look, I'm sorry. If you've got $9 and you're serious about golf in general, and you've got the equipment here, you've got a decent putting mat, you're in the middle of winter and you can't practice outside because the courses are closed. This is it. Like, you can totally tune in your putting in VR in the comfort of your own home. And imagine if you could do that with a full golf swing somehow, with limited space, connected to a golf simulator. Oh my God. It's so cool. It's so cool. Anyway, I don't know what to say about this, so I'm going to hop out of this and let's wrap it up, all right? First off, kudos to the creator of Putt Window. This is really cool, and I think this is going to be a great tool for me to use to practice my putting, because the two things you need to practice putting are line and distance control. Where I can see this going, at least in the short term, the way the app is now, is dialing in that line with your putter, dialing in that distance and speed with your putter. You don't need to work on break. I mean, it's VR. You're not going to get the feeling in your feet like you do on a real golf course. So I wouldn't worry too much about that if I was programming more features into this game, but maybe some skills challenges like lag putting, having a bullseye instead of a hole at certain distances to where you can hit maybe 5 putts to this distance, 5 putts to that distance, and it kind of keeps score that way. Keep track of how offline you're hitting the putts and work on that. It does tell you the angle at which you're hitting the putt offline and the speed it's coming off the putter, but I think adding a feature as far as like face angle to show you where your face is pointing when you hit the ball. I don't know if you need to put some sort of tape on the top of the putter, like maybe right here to where the motion can pick that up easier across all different putter types. But I feel like right now that's the best thing to do, especially like if you're up north and you got nowhere to practice in the winter. And this is also way more satisfying than putting on just a regular putting mat to a hole. Like, it does kind of put you in that feeling like you're putting to a real golf course, like a real hole, and it gets you more engaged. So that's what I liked about it. It felt cool. It felt more engaging. It felt more realistic. That transition from ball to the VR was pretty awesome and pretty seamless. If you keep your head down and you hit the putt, then you look up and you see it rolling to a cup that's 30 feet away, but you've only hit the ball like 3 feet. That's all you need, is 3 feet to be able to practice your distance putting in the winter in VR and get some accurate feedback. Where this could go in the future, I could see this like hooking it up to a computer, like, using your Link software with your Quest 3. But the pass-through has to be good enough to where you can hit full golf shots into a net and have it hooked up to a launch monitor, and where you're hitting real balls, and instead of hitting to a screen and watching that, you're immersed in this VR world, and you can see just enough of a pass-through to be able to see your ball so you don't kill yourself or break your club or shank it into a window. Something like that to where you can hit it, and then it registers and lag-free. You look up and you're hitting it off into fantasy world. Or I can see driving ranges doing this. Like, a lot of ranges now have that top tracer stuff where you hit it and it's got a little screen there and it'll trace your ball for you. Imagine if you could bring your headset, or if they've got, special goggles or headsets there that are obviously more lightweight and less sweaty that you can use on a range and hit balls real time, real balls into a range, but you see a golf course. You see St. Andrews and you're in Sheboygan. Stuff like that. Like, it could really, really get involved like down the road as the technology improves. But right now, a great putting tool. I think I'm going to use it. Absolutely. I think you should too. Download it. It's called Putt Window. Use the code below. You'll get 15% off. I do not get commissions on this. This was just so awesome. I just had to put it out there. So please check it out. I never know how to end this. I'm just going to do it right now.